So I've been wanting to talk about this new neck I put on my Strat a few months ago, which has been a long time coming. It's a roasted maple neck from a company called Warmoth. I've been enjoying it for the past couple of months and I wanted to talk about it. So why did I put a new neck on my guitar? Well, this is the original neck on the Strat, and I've been having a lot of problems with it the past few years. It literally felt I was fighting the neck when I was playing it. I wasn't enjoying playing on this thing at all. So eventually I started to look for a new neck, and one of the options I came across was Warmoth. Now I've always heard about Warmoth, specifically dealing with replacement guitar necks and replacement guitar bodies. And to be honest, I became even more interested in them when I saw their roasted maple guitar neck online, which looked really cool. And you know, this also gave me a chance to really explore some different options in a guitar neck, explore kind of what my preferences could be within a guitar neck. So I headed over to Ochanomizu, which is the popular music town here in Tokyo. And the one thing that was really interesting is I really became interested in the satin finish guitar neck. Satin finish is, it's almost like there's no finish on the guitar neck. It doesn't have the pot, it doesn't have that glossy feel on what most guitar necks have. And luckily Warmoth had that option to add a satin finish when I was ordering the guitar neck. And now ordering from their site was pretty easy. The only difficult thing for me was the technical things like the nut width, construction type, the neck radius and stuff like that. That's still stuff that I'm learning about. But you know, I emailed Warmoth directly and then I gave them the dimensions of my guitar. I just looked up the model of my guitar on the Fender website. Then I literally sent that to Warmoth and they were able to give me all sorts of recommendations as to what type of neck would be best fitted for this body. Helped me immensely in purchasing a guitar neck from them. So then I hit the submit button, and to be honest, I was looking at the price in American dollars, but at the time I hadn't done the correct exchange rate in my head when I was thinking about it in yen. So then when I got the notification from my phone from the credit card company, I was a bit surprised about how much it was. It was a lot more than I thought. So American dollars was about $600, which exchanged to about 100,000 yen. At the time. This was in September 2023. So I was a bit surprised, but the deal was done and it was just time to wait for my guitar neck. So I ordered it in September, and at the time, I guess they had a very big backlog of orders that they were dealing with. And I got an email from them in November saying that it was going to take a bit more time to build the neck and get it out to me. Then it reached my door about early mid-December, and it came in this triangular box here. It was wrapped pretty safely. And then from there I had my good friend Danny Stewart from Japan Bass Direct put it on for me, as I don't have a lot of experience with putting on guitar necks. From what he had told me as well, you know, the neck came pretty fresh, so he had to do a little bit of work on the frets just to get it nice and comfortable. The neck itself, very beautiful. You can probably see that here. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. I think it's really cool. It's my first experience with the satin finish neck and I absolutely love it. So it feels like when I play other Strats acoustically, there's a kind of like some tinny high end. On this neck, I feel like it's kind of rolled off because of, I don't know if it's because of the neck or because of the finish. It could be the placebo effect, but I don't know. It sounds really fantastic to my ears. Just playing it acoustically, not even plugged in. One thing I was a little bit worried about was the beveling on the fret. It's slightly beveled and shaved off at the side, but definitely not as much as this original neck on here. To be honest, when I first brought this neck home and I started playing it, I was like, oh, is this okay? I was a little bit worried if it was okay or if I had to do some extra work on it, but I've gotten used to it so far. Whether I prefer it or not, I still can't say. I guess time will tell on that one. Do I think it's a good buy? Would I ever order from Warmoth again? I would absolutely order from Warmoth again, and I would buy this neck again, absolutely. I think for some people, 100,000 yen for just a guitar neck is a little bit of a steep price. You can technically buy a whole guitar for that price. However, I would guarantee you would not be able to get a guitar with a neck this comfortable, this nice. In fact, I recently passed by some guitar stores, you know, Ishibashi Gaki and places like that, and I saw some guitars for like 100,000 yen 200,000 yen. And then when I felt the back of the neck, and I was like, yeah, I think my neck is better. So I don't, I actually don't regret buying this neck. I'm having a great time with it. I'm planning sometime in the future to order a neck and a body and building a guitar from the ground up. Use that guitar to test out pickups and swap them in and out and do a bit of pickup exploration. It won't happen anytime soon, but in terms of what I would do for a new instrument in the future, that's something that I'll be thinking about. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight in, this neck and Warmoth themselves. Highly recommend them. Looking forward to maybe buying some other stuff in the future. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the future.